We are doing roastery-related trivia this morning, and now we want to know how many locations did the roastery outgrow before settling into its current location? 3, 10, or 2? And with me now is owner and founder of the roastery, Danny O'Neill. And if you listen carefully, you might actually be able to answer this question and get an on-air shout-out. Danny, your company is celebrating 20 years this year. And even 20 years later, I noticed you're in our studio setting up all of your own stuff. Tell me how important it is to keep your own hands and your family in this business. Is that part of the success?
Well, I'd like to think so, but I just wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, I said long ago I'm going to just pour my heart and soul in this until it's not fun, and it's been 20 years, and it's more fun every day.
Wow.
And indeed, some of the collaborations, some of the things that we have going on right now are, I've said this a number of times here in the last few months, it feels just like it did in 1993.
Wow. From your basement, right?
That's it, yeah. Started in the basement in Brookside and still live there, 600 square feet, and now we're up, geez, we have, you know, almost 40,000 feet in one building and 20,000 feet in another. But we're still doing it the same way we always did. The roastery is, you know, it's all about quality and freshness and local.
Absolutely. On this table here, you brought some of the partnerships that are happening with your company right now. You've got beer, you're in the vodka business now, the barbecue rub, the tea. I mean, is there anything that you're not doing? Tell me about some of the products that we're looking at.
Yeah, it's I'll tell you, I'm flattered, and we're just honored to collaborate with local. We just love everything about that. I mean, just draw a concentric circle around Kansas City, and that we feel kind of that's our playground, right? So we love collaborating with other local brands like the Clear 10 vodka out of Olathe. It won our coffee espresso-inspired vodka, won a gold medal in California, won another gold medal in New York, best-selling flavored vodka in North America. And then the Joe Polo with Original Ones, his chef Ali did a barbecue rub and a barbecue sauce that's absolutely incredible. Of course, we have the chocolate that we did with Andres, and Andres was one of our first customers at the beginning of 1994. And then the coffee ale with Boulevard Beer, who also was they're 20 years with us now. They were one of our very first customers, so that's kind of cool to come back 20 years later and do a.
And that coffee ale is delicious. If you like chocolate, it tastes a lot like a chocolate ale.
Yeah,
almost.
it sure does.
So good. And then in my hand is the new 20th anniversary blend. Tell us a little bit about this, because it's delicious. Yeah,
this was fun, and we did this with Normie and Paul, of course, are Bean Hunter and Bean Browner, and we're all super tasters, you know, tested. But we thought, okay, what are the countries, what are the areas of the world that most inspired us, that most had an impact? Of course, Costa Rica, where I just was last weekend, where I went as a foreign exchange student picking coffee in 1978. And then Brazil, for a lot of reasons, very important to us. Of course, Africa, so we start with Kenya and Ethiopia, and then Indonesia. And those are the four areas of the world where we chose coffee for our blend.
Wow.
And then we worked and we worked and we worked. And I say we, it was really Normie and Paul that did it. And they just really created, I think, a masterpiece. And
you know, real quick, I can't have you on our set without asking you, you're an expert at entrepreneurship. What is your advice to other people out there who see something that they want to do, own a business, and you did it from your basement?
Yeah.
What's the secret?
Well, I was scared to death, so you got to kind of work through the fear, right? And I never feel cocky. I never feel like we've somehow made it. But follow your passion and make sure it's something that you're passionate about, because it's almost like a relationship or a marriage. It's going to be hard. There are going to be some dark times. There are going to be some brutal times. And if it's not in a relationship, if it's not in there for pure love, you're going to quit.
Absolutely.
And the same thing with your business. If it's not pure passion, you're going to say, "Oh, I didn't sign up for this," or, "Geez, I'm losing $1 every hour I work," or whatever the case is. So you just have to be incredibly passionate about it.
Great advice. Well, thank you so much for being here and sharing your 20th anniversary blend. Happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
All right, the time.